I might get assassinated after making this video. If it goes viral, I would probably get a lot of threats, but I got to do what I got to do. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another cryptocurrency video. And obviously this is a little bit more serious. It's gonna be a heart-to-heart with me and you guys. I don't really got no charts for you guys. Only thing I could do right now is give you information that essentially I'm getting as a person, as an influencer in cryptocurrency, as someone that kind of knows things that go around in the background and the common person doesn't really understand. I'll try to break it down for you. Now, again, I'm probably gonna get some backlash for this. I'm probably gonna have some YouTubers or big influencers kind of give me the negative cold shoulder. I'm already getting a lot of that, but I think it's really important to give this to my audience because you guys are the ones that got me to where I'm at today. I have the obligation to give you guys the truth like I always do in my videos, and definitely one of those things that, I got to get off my chest. So if you like this kind of different style, kind of sitting here, having a heart-to-heart, relaxed, talked conversation, guys, leave a comment below. Let me know. Also, like this video so we can go viral and see Alex get assassinated. I'm just kidding. But seriously, on a real note, like, guys, some of this content is time sensitive. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe bell with the push notification. Let's jump into the video. So, like I said, I know a little bit of things in the background that most people don't know in cryptocurrency because I'm talking to big people in the industry, right? And this is probably the information they probably wouldn't want me to tell you. But the reason I'm coming out with it is because, guys, look, again, there's a reason why I don't accept sponsorships, right? There's a reason why I don't take money from other influencers or take money from other organizations. I do that because I want to dictate my own future. I don't want people to tell me how to do what I want to do. I'm not sacrificing my integrity for anybody. I don't care if money comes millions. Millions are irrelevant to me. I've told you guys 1,000 times. It's kind of weird because, like, I'm in the financial industry, right? Technically, I'm in finance. Like, I invest in cryptocurrencies. I'm looking at stock, but it's not about money to me. It never was about money to me. And again, don't play the violins. Like, don't play the corny, sad music in the background because everybody says this, but it's the truth. Like, it's not about money to me. You could see this reflected in how I act my life. I spend a lot of money like that I could have saved, that I could have kept for myself. Every, penny I make with my company, I reinvest back into my company. I'm not going on any flashy trips. Do you see me traveling anywhere? The only money I spend are for things in the office and things that are invested into my business. Again, like I just want to be very clear. My goal here is to help as many people as possible. That, at the end of the day, is the most satisfying thing. When you die, you're not going to be able to bring money with you, but your legacy can last forever. And that's always been my goal, and that's why I got to where I am today. That's exactly why I got where I am today. The fake will not survive. I don't care where they are now in life. Eventually, the truth will come out and show its true colors. Making this video, I have to kind of talk about this subject. And it's not, again, something that, I refrained from doing this before because I kind of wanted to keep myself out of the picture. But I think it's about that time. We're about to get to the top of the bull run, right? There's going to be a time we're going to have to sell. So I have to prepare my audience and my people the right way. You have to understand every variable. You have to understand the whole picture. So bringing it back to the, actual concept of me not accepting sponsorships. Alex, why don't you accept sponsorships? Now, so really quickly, remember, there's some companies that will spend, $100,000 more than that for a viral video. They will literally pay you. And trust me, I've had a lot of offers from different platforms. They will pay you money to sponsor a video. Now, some of it will be legally, and you will legally disclose in the description of your video, and legally disclose it to your audience that you're getting paid. But that's not always the case. This is just the truth. Sometimes there will be situations where somebody will sponsor or talk about coins without telling people they're getting paid. And that's where the line gets crossed, right? Number one, like, if I was ever get a sponsorship, because don't get me wrong, guys, I'm not like here an extremist, right? I'm not an extremist. There probably will be a time where I'll sponsor a video when it makes sense for me, but I wouldn't sponsor it in a biased way. I would never shill a coin or talk about a coin in a positive light if I don't think it actually has positives. Right? I don't like being negative either. I'm not going to sit here and be negative. So that's why I omit myself. But if I were ever to do a sponsor review, I'm going to be completely open, honest, and transparent. If the project sucks, I will say the project sucks. I'm going to do that. But that's not always the case. Some people are, that all they want is money, right? The greed gets the best of them, and they don't realize how much damage they're doing to everybody else. And I've seen this, I'm telling you, a lot. And a lot of people are starting to hate me because I'm exposing it. So let me explain something to you. If we come over here to this actual board, this is how some companies work, right? Some companies, they'll have like this pie chart of token distribution. They basically will keep a certain amount of tokens. You'll have, like, I don't know, this will go to the developers. I'm just going to put D for developers. And then you'll have a portion that goes to, I don't know, like nodes, N for node operators. And then you'll have the vast majority, hopefully the majority, like this portion right here will be to the public, right? It'll be like a token sale, this one right here. And then a lot of times you'll see it inside of like a cryptocurrency company. They'll have some of it for marketing, be marketing, or they'll call it partnerships, right? They'll call it marketing partnerships, whatever you want to call it. But this money that they have here is the only point and the only reason for it is to make a market. They were trying to make a market. They're trying to get people into their coin so that all this money that they have will increase in value. Remember, most of these businesses, they make money by holding the tokens they created. They minted tokens, they hold the ones they created, and then when the value of them go up, by you guys purchasing it, you guys will purchase it, the value go up, they'll dump it on you. They will sell it, make money, and then try to buy it back at a cheaper price because they understand their market better than anybody else. So the game, and I've told you guys this a lot, the game is that you are trading with other traders, right? That's primarily how it is. You have, this guy here that, for example, like this was a chart, right? You'll have guys that are the smart guys that are selling here and buying here. But then you'll have the exact opposite of people that don't know what they're trading. And most of the time, I'll say most of it, you are essentially fighting with other traders in the market. It's a zero-sum game. The value has to be generated from somewhere. And the value gets generated by you essentially taking the money from somebody else that might be an emotional trader or might have made a mistake or whatever the case is, right? That's what trading is. Now, there's another element that is kind of hidden to the human eye. And it's hidden in a lot of ways, especially in crypto, because we haven't really experienced something like this ever. In traditional financial markets, there's a lot of regulations that inhibit these things from happening. It doesn't really happen as much. And if it does happen, these people go to jail. They reimburse people. But with the blockchain, there's like 60,000 cryptocurrencies. There's 60,000 different cryptocurrencies being created. If they could hardly track traditional finance, guys. Let's just be honest. Like commodities, there's so many scams every single day in commodities. Like there's so many scams. There's so many scams right now, Ponzi schemes that currently cannot be stopped in traditional markets. Now we have this whole new, brand new market that's like the next age of finance and the next age of internet that they are having issues even slightly comprehending. What makes you think they're going to be able to stop this, right? What makes you think they're going to be able to stop these scammers and these people from taking advantage of you? They won't. They can't. It's impossible. So cryptocurrency, when I tell you guys, it's the wild, wild west. Whether you realize it or not, this is a very risky, a high-level risk market. And people are constantly trying to take advantage of you. Like the traders are trying to make money from you, just like any market. But then also the token creators, the people that make the markets, the people in the background that are connected to all the other platforms that are making markets just for the sole purpose of them to make money. There's people that will sign a contract and their only purpose is to pump the price of a coin. That's it. They're going to YouTubers, they're going to big influencers, they're going to VC investors, and pretty much all they do is try to convince you to either talk about the coin, pump the coin. That's all they're trying to do. Now, this is where things get really messed up, okay? You have the big YouTubers on the internet. I don't know, let's say this person has 200,000 subscribers. The reason why they got there is because their content's probably better. They do more research. They have a team, whatever the case is. They make an altcoin video. Let's say they say alt. I just put alt. Let's put they put an altcoin video 1. What happened is they have a huge following. They have the 200K, right? So if they make this altcoin video, chances are the coin's going to pump just off the muscle of who's investing. Because people don't, like, let's be honest. I talk about, doing your own research and trying to become your own investor. But a lot of times these people, they don't even they just literally watch for a video and buy the coin as soon as the person drops the video because they know it pumps, right? So it's like social currency. It's like literally these people have social influence over others. And when they drop a video, it immediately pumps. So what happens is these other YouTubers are getting kind of like jealous, right? It's jealousy. There's a lot of different emotions involved. There's, whatever you want to call it, right? But if you understand how the internet works with consumption of information, essentially, not only does this person have the 200K worth of social currency, but there's like a whole bunch of other YouTubers that are smaller, right? That are making videos about the same exact coin because they're trying to follow the success of this YouTuber because this YouTuber got, 200K followers. So if I follow him, I might get 200K followers. And this person has maybe 1K. This person has like 3K. This person has like, 2K, right? Smaller channels are literally doing the same thing. Now, this is a very basic understanding. It's actually much bigger than you think. If you understand how the internet works, it's basically just regurgitating the same information. There's literally guys that all they do is watch other people's videos and redo them. That's it. And this is not just 4 or 5. This is like thousands. So this person with, the social currency of 200K subscribers are not, their exposure is much more than that. It's in the millions, right? It's in the millions. They're literally talking to a lot of different people indirectly, right? Because these YouTubers are recreating their content. These YouTubers are trying to follow it. And it's not even just YouTube. It's Reddit. It's Twitter. There's regurgitation of the information. This is essentially what you call market making. A coin that has zero value, that has no fundamentals, that pretty much doesn't do anything, could essentially pump in price just off of the speculation factor. Now we talk about, I have Fundamental Secrets, right? Which is like a course that talks about the fundamental analysis, but essentially there actually is no such thing as fundamental analysis in crypto. Now it's a weird concept to understand, right? Because it just depends on your definition of fundamental analysis. If you bring it from traditional finance, then the definition, yes, it will be invalid. Cryptocurrencies don't really have any fundamental variables of why they increase in price. I think the only coin you could probably make the case for is Bitcoin, right? That's probably the only one that has real fundamental value. I've created Fundamental Secrets because I made a strategy that essentially was birthed in cryptocurrency that has fundamental variables that are unique to cryptocurrency. So personally, yes, I think you can use fundamental analysis. It's just the variables you use are going to be completely different than what you would find in traditional, finance. So how, Alex, are you going to talk about speculation and how the price of these coins, the only reason they go up is purely because of speculation? How are you going to talk about that, but then say that there's fundamentals that are in place? The truth is, again, like I said from the beginning of this video, the truth will always set itself free. So if you see a coin pumping 30, 40, 50%, and then it never pumps again, you get what I'm saying. But there's some coins that will have like this pump when it comes to speculation, but then hold its value and continue to increase. And this is how you see coins get into the top 10. And then you have coins that literally pop up and then just immediately jump down. Just pay attention to this. Remember, there's people getting paid and their only sole purpose is to make a market for the cryptocurrency. Let's say you have cryptocurrency A. They sign a contract for millions of dollars, and their only goal is to go and access news channels, go and access articles, go talk to news channels, right? I'm gonna put N for news. Go talk to YouTubers, right? It's the YouTube button. That's all they do is pump the coin. And they try to it's crazy, but like they try to finesse it too. They're like, they won't like tell you why. They'll say something like, oh, this coin's gonna do well. I have my resources. They'll do something like that and try to inspire some type of I don't know. Guys, I'm just telling you the truth. These guys are sharks. All they want to do is make money. And remember, there's whole teams of people literally against you right now. And all they're trying to do is take advantage of the smaller man by telling people to invest and trying to convince people. Like, imagine, right? If people are getting paid and they're publicly displaying it, look at your favorite YouTuber. If they're publicly talking about it, if they're saying, hey, this coin sponsored me, there's probably, for every one person that says this, there's probably 9 people that are not doing it, right? So this is like a completely hidden underground social currency pumping mechanism in cryptocurrency that's happening. And pretty much all the coins that you've looked at have done well, for whatever reason you think have, really don't have fundamentals and are getting pumped by some big fish in this industry. Keep your eyes peeled, pay attention. The money is being made by where the most attention is going. That's just the truth. That's the truth. And I had to change a lot of my strategies to this fact. I literally, some of my strategies, especially in NFTs, because NFTs are pure pump and speculation, I am literally changing my fundamental analysis to try to quantify the pump effect or the social currency that's happening on these cryptos. Like, I'm literally trying to quantify how much these people can pump the market so we can make money and get out. And that's where things get crazy, guys. And this is the exact reason I don't accept sponsorships, because if I did, I would biasly turn my opinion in a way that would take advantage of you guys most likely. I try to provide you guys with the highest quality information on the internet. That is my purpose, my goal. That is I'm not, guys, look, I invest in cryptocurrency, but I'm not limited to crypto. I will be making softwares. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, my goal here is to make, billions of dollars. I want to be kind of like Elon Musk, but obviously not exactly like him. My goal is he's going to already make the whole Mars thing. He's going to be creating space companies already. By the time I'm like 35, 40, it'll probably be a lot easier to create a space company. So at that point, I would want to create a space company. That's my ultimate goal. That's what I'm here. This money is irrelevant to me. If I help as many people as possible, I know the universe is going to return that in my favor. And this is why you get this type of content. This is why I talk about this, guys. Remember, not only is it the traders against you, but it's pretty much anyone you ever get your information from, in most cases, are going to indirectly or directly be against you. They either know that they're against you, or They don't. And they get this false information from somewhere else. The best book that can prepare you for this, there's no book on this, right? But the best book is Trust Me, I'm Lying. Go read the book, Trust Me, I'm Lying. It explains media on the internet, explains these articles being written, these low quality articles. The game now is not to provide high quality information anymore. That's not the game. The game now is to provide as much information as quickly as possible, even if it's wrong. That's the game. Right? Because if enough people are saying something, think about it, there's 100 people in the room and all 100 people think that poster is blue, but the poster's really red. Is the poster blue or red? If everybody thinks it's blue, but it's actually red, and you're the only one that thinks it's red, is it red or blue? This is what I'm trying to explain to you with the cryptocurrency market. If everybody thinks that coin is good and strong fundamentals, well, that's the reason it's pumping. Not because it has fundamentals. Not because it has any unique product or any working product at all, because it's only because everybody thinks it does. So pay attention. I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Alex here. Quick update, quick announcement. Guys, I have a new community number. So I got a second phone. You could directly text me. I'm answering all questions. My new phone number is 954-758-5473. Again, that's 954-758-5473. I'm answering all comments. Go ahead and text me now. Let's have a conversation.